CNMSBL. I am your host, Stephen Ryan, and tonight we have the Astros visiting the Blue Jays in the 34 and older division. We're going to jump right into the action here in the second, and the first pitch is fouled away by Eric Simon, strike one. The Blue Jays this year, we'll get you some more information here in a moment. Second pitch is flared into left and will be caught by the left fielder for the first out of the inning. The left fielder running in to make the play. That will be the first out of the inning. The Astros scored a run in the top of the first after they had a leadoff triple. Chris Draska steps into the play. Was that a ball or a strike? Ball. That was ball one. Draska flares one foul just out of the third baseman's grasp. Draska on the 2021 season hitting 278 for the Blue Jays. 10 of 36. 2-1 the count. That might be 3-1. That is popped high and in the air. The catcher is running under it. Stumbles. Ooh, that one might not be good. Hit a rough patch of grass, stumbled a little bit. That was going to be a high second strike for Draska. As the catcher for the Astros slowly walks back, then kicks off the dirt at home plate. We appreciate you tuning in right here to twitch.tv/CNMSBL. I'm your host, Stephen Ryan. And tonight on the camera, we have the player Jairo. He will be pinch hitting or DHing. You DHing tonight? Very nice. So we'll be making sure that ball is ripped right at the second baseman for an easy second out of the inning as the Astros toss it around the horn. Two away here in the bottom of the second. The Blue Jays trailing 1-0. Looking to get the offense going. And in steps Otero. Keith Otero stepping in, looking to keep the inning alive for the Blue Jays. First pitch is ripped in between the third and short. Trouble for the third baseman. Keith Otero running and will get there safely at first base. First pitch swinging, and Keith Otero gets on base. Two away, and here comes George Jimenez looking to extend the inning for the Blue Jays. We'll get you some more names of the players on the opposing team. We've never featured the Astros here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. They come into tonight's game with the worst record in the league, one game behind the Blue Jays, so it's a battle for last place and potentially that top draft pick if they have a draft. Georgie fouls it away. It's going to be 1-1 on the count. George keeps this one fair. Stabbed by the third baseman, tossed on over to first, and the first baseman drops it. And everybody's safe. Long throw for the third baseman there. He let it ride, but unfortunately just out of the reach of the first baseman. So there will be runners on first and second. And Chris Oliva steps up to the plate for the Blue Jays with an RBI opportunity at hand. He can tie this game up right here. We will ball high. Nothing you can do with that one there. From the stretch, the pitch. Chris fouls one away. Oliva on the season hitting 180, hitting 231. That ball was low and puts himself in a favorable advantage. That ball is high. What, over the fence? I don't want it that bad. I'm not getting paid for that. If it hits the camera, then that's recorded footage right there, okay? That's going viral somewhere. 2-2 the count. Ball on the outside part of the plate, runs the count full. The runners will be going. Yeah, there they go. Draska flares one down the left field line, but foul. That would have been a perfect hit if that could have been fair. Right idea. Is that an Indians helmet he's wearing? It is. It's unfortunate to be a Cleveland Indian fans in these trying times. But Draska has a great RBI opportunity at hand. Cannot up the game. That is a ball on the inside part of the plate, and that will load the bases. All with 2 outs. Keith Otero hustling down the line, single. George Jimenez, botched play, single. And a ball on base. We need a pinch runner. Draska will be the pinch runner for Chris. All right, and in stepping to the plate is Collins. Bases loaded, RBI opportunity at hand. That ball is nubbed to the second baseman and into right field. George Jimenez rounding, and here comes the throw to third, and he will be safe. A nice 2 RBI base hit double for Collins, and the Blue Jays take a 2-1 lead. Beautiful piece of hitting by Collins. Inside outed him to the right fielder. That drove into Jimenez hustling around the bases to score the second run and get them the lead. Beautiful piece of hitting. Blue Jays take a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the second. Runners on second and third, and he gets fouled off. Tough play for the third baseman, potentially throws it out over to first, and that will be the final out of the inning, but not before the Blue Jays, all with 2 outs, load the bases and get a 2 RBI double by Collins, And after 2, it's the Blue Jays 2 and the Astros 1. We will be back right after this, right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. So far, so good. All right, we are underway here in the top of the 3rd. Is that a strike? Is that a strike call? Strike 1, I think. Big swing and a miss. That is strike 2. 0-2 count. Quickly. That ball was low. Oridi stepping in for the Astros, the 10 hitter. That ball is lifted to left field. The left fielder, center fielder converging, and the center fielder Collins snags it, swallowing it up there for the first out of the inning. And in steps number 35, Kyle Kuz, the pitcher. That ball just finds the inside part of the plate. Ball 1. Kuz on the season. What was that? What was that pitch? A ball? 2-0? 3-0 the count. Gets this the part of the zone to make the count 3-1 on Kyle Kuz. Ball far and wide outside. Walks the leadoff hitter. Kyle Kuz gets on base, and that turns over the order. That turns over the order for Devin Brown. On the data sheet, it says he's number 61, but it looks like he's racking number 16. He led off the game with a triple for the Astros that has led to their only run. He's looking to see if they can do that again here, especially with the runner on. Catches the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Hopefully get you some more information here soon on Devin Brown, who ripped the triple the first inning. Unfortunately, that was not seen on the broadcast, as we had just started setting up for the show. 1-1 the count. Brown on the season. Brown on the season in the 34 division for the Astros. Hitting .375. He's a career .308 hitter and has been playing in the league for 3 summers. That was another ball. Ball high. Runs the count to 3-1. You don't want to get caught walking 2 guys here. That could lead to some trouble. A simple motion, but walks the batter. And that puts runners on first and second with 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. The Blue Jays holding on to a 2-1 lead, and Eric Simon goes out to the mound to visit his pitcher. Keith Otero on the bump. Got the party started last inning at the plate for his team, leading to their first run, a critical run. And here we go, developing a strategy to see how we can attack the number 2 hitter for the Astros, who's John Canal, number 15 left-handed hitter. One away, double play opportunity at hand. Takes the ball on the inside part of the plate. Big swing and a miss, evens up the count at 1-1. John Canal hitting .304 for the 34 Astros in 23 plate appearances. Ball in the inside part of the plate. 2-1, favorable count for Canal. You would look to think he's going to take another big swing here. Ball is lifted to the second baseman, who's there to snag it. Squeezes it. He got Canal just in front of it to make weak contact for an easy pop fly. And in steps the number 3, the 3 hitter, Cody Connolly. Another pitcher. As he grounds one to the shortstop, flips it to second. For the 3rd out of the inning, the Blue Jays strand 2 from the Astros. And after 2.5, it's the Blue Jays 2 and the Astros 1 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We will see you right after these brief inning intermission message. We are back right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. I am your play-by-play broadcaster, Stephen Ryan, and the Blue Jays coming up here in the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off is Joey Bosco. Bosco's the top of the order for the Blue Jays. First pitch is a strike. Blue Jays are looking to extend their lead. Bosco flares one over the head, and that is way foul. And that's going to run the count to 0-2. Check swing, and up, down on first base, gives him the K. Gives him the K, and that is the first out of the inning, and in steps, wearing the Max Rising jersey, Kevin Banks. Forgot the jersey at home. Fired one in there by Kyle Cools. Beautiful way to start the inning. Big swing and a miss. 5 straight strikes from Cools, who looks to be dealing. Swing and a miss. 6 pitches. 6 strikes. 2 outs. And in steps our cameraman, Jairo Polito, hitting .353 for the Blue Jays in his first season of action. Strike on the outside part of the plate. Cools is finding his spot in this inning. Doing a fantastic job. Ball bounced in there. Jairo laid off for the first ball of the inning. 1-1 the count. Grounded to the shortstop and into left field for a base hit. And Jairo thinking about second, but they throw it in. And that is a single with 2 away here. This is how they got started last inning, folks. And in steps number 18, Jan Polito takes a big swing and a miss for strike one. But looking to keep the inning alive here for the Blue Jays. Oh, 1 the count. Throwing over to first. Nothing doing. That ball is popped into the shallow fair territory, and the pitcher squeezes it. No harm, no foul, letting on Ariel Guerra to the first base. But after 3, the score remains the Blue Jays 2 and the Astros 1. We appreciate you tuning in right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We will be back right after this. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the top of the 4th inning. The Blue Jays hold a 2-1 lead over the Astros. And upcoming to the plate for the Astros.
Did you guys add somebody? No. Funny.
It's Gavin Wall-Stevens. We'll get you some stats on here in a moment. Hitting .387 this year so far.
That's the right guy.
We are underway. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Had Wall-Stevens out in front of that one.
Hey, Alex, your way last time.
That ball is ripped to left field, and that is going to split the gap and hit the base of the wall. At the wall, Collins throws it up to Jimenez, the cutoff man, and Wall-Stevens with a booming leadoff double here in the top of the 4th puts the tying run at second base immediately, and in steps the number 5 hitter. McNamara. Kyle McNamara, the lefty. McNamara this summer for the Astros hitting .400 and has an excellent RBI opportunity at hand. Let's see how Otero works out of this one. Any out of any kind will do here. That is a first pitch strike. And that ball is lifted to left center field. In the left fielder makes the catch. Beautiful play by Kevin Banks out in left field for the first out of the inning. That could have been trouble if he missed that one, but he corralled himself and got there. One away here. And up to the plate steps Alex Cardington, the center fielder pitcher, hitting .538 this year. Only 7 for 13 though. That ball was thrown over him for the first pitch, ball one. Sending a message there, Otero. Cardington off to a sensational start. Ball ripped to third, and that is through into left field. And Wall-Stevens is going to go station to station. Diving effort there. Could not get to it. And there will be runners on first and third with only one away. And up to the plate for the Blue Jays. So steps in manager Julio Arevalo, looking to rip one here, tie the ball game. Did he just dig in, duck into that one? Did he just duck into that one? Don't know how that worked, but he looked like he ducked into that one. But all right, bases are now officially loaded. That ball's going to be flared into right field and drops in front of the right fielder who throws it all the way home. Stopped by Simon. And the Astros tie the game here in the top of the fourth. Base is still loaded, and there will be a pitching visit by Max Rising. Didn't even have a chance to get his stats up there. Guerra ripped that one. Nice little base knock. Upcoming to the plate is the catcher, Graham Gilbert. Fireworks in Dyersville. The Sox lead the Yankees 5-3 after 3. Eloy Jimenez has left the yard, and Jose Abreu has ever hit the first ever home run in Iowa. Upcoming to the plate is Graham Gilbert, who has the bases loaded on a first pitch strike. Strike two, and the count immediately runs to 0-2. Let's see if Otero can get a nice little ground ball. That ball is lifted into shallow left field. The shortstop is on it, and that's going to fall in between all of them. The runner is safe at third. A one-run scores. The Astros take a 3-2 lead. That ball couldn't have found a more perfect spot. Right in between the left center and shortstop. Up to the plate steps Joe Oridi. The Astros taking a 3-2 lead here in the top of the fourth. Plenty of time, but the Blue Jays need to limit the damage. That ball is popped high and over our heads for the first strike. Oridi fouls it. 0-2 count. Got an 0-2 count. This could be a big out here for the Blue Jays. Fouled away. We'll do it again. That ball is ripped to third. He's going to step on the bag, toss on over to first, and that is a double play, and the Blue Jays escape from a jam. Beautiful stop by the third baseman. Steps on the bag and tosses it over to first. Double play gets him out of the inning. Well done, well done. And after 3.5, the Astros score 2 in the top of the fourth. It's the Astros 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Thank you for checking us out right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We will be back after this. And we are back underway here in the bottom of the fourth. The Astros took the lead in the first half of the inning. Kyle Cool's last inning was dominant, allowing only one runner on. It was a very weak hit. But now's a chance for the Blue Jays to get right back into it. Eric Simon steps up to the plate. First pitch on the inside part of the plate for ball one. And we are ready to go. Eric Simon. Ball two. Looking to get him off to a good start here in the bottom of the fourth, trailing by one. Ball three. You got to think that Eric Simon's taking all the way here. Immediate word from Max Rising. Jan Polito will start the next inning. Simon takes the one strike. Appreciate you back. Our cameraman is back, ready to go here. 3-1 count on Simon, who fouls that one away. Full count. Leadoff hitter for the Blue Jays, Eric Simon, playing catcher in relief of Mr. Shimano tonight. We hope Mr. Shimano's doing well. That ball is nubbed to the second baseman. Stopped to his knees. Tosses on over to first for the first out of the inning. The second baseman dropped all the ways to his knees there to get that one. Knocked it down in front of him and tossed it on over to first. And up to the plate steps Chris Draska, who looks to get the rally started for the Blue Jays. That ball is fouled away. Rising can't get there. That ball is fouled over our head and out of play. And the count's going to run to 0-2. Draska immediately into an 0-2 count. Takes that one high for a ball. You never know how you can get going in this game. All it takes is one little hit, and you could start getting on a hot streak. Fouled away. We'll do it again at 1-2. Career 287 hitter in his few seasons. He took a little hiatus, but that ball is ripped to the first baseman, through him, and the sliding stop by the second baseman, tossed on over to first, and Draska is out. Beautiful backup play by the second baseman to put away Draska. We'll have two away here in the bottom of the fourth. And up to the plate steps the man who was pitching, Keith Otero. The Blue Jays scored their first two runs in the bottom of the second with two away, and Keith Otero got on to start the rally. Let's see if he can do the same here. Jimenez to follow. Ball high and inside. Ball on the inside part of the plate, runs the 2-0. Third pitch taken for a strike, runs the count to 2-1. That ball is fouled away. That will even the count at 2-2. Major opportunity for Otero here. Well, I guess not major opportunity, but you never know. A little a little leak in the dam can lead to a flood. That ball is ripped on the ground, bobbled by the third baseman, tosses on over to first, tough scoop, and Otero is gonna dig his way to second. And just like that, the Blue Jays have the tying run and scoring position. And it all started with that man, Keith Otero. In, Up to the plate steps George Jimenez with an excellent RBI opportunity at hand. That's why you get 3 outs, folks. Jimenez. Ball low. Keith Otero is going to be running with the hit. 2 away. In the 34 Blue Jays, Jimenez is hitting .351. That ball is high inside, and that runs the count to 2-0. You'd like to think George Jimenez is going to have a pitch to rip here. That ball is fouled away and a little too out of play for anyone to get there. Jimenez was ripping there. The Blue Jays couldn't ask for anyone better at the plate, hitting a crisp .351. If you check out his 44 and over stats, the man's hitting .580 something, so you know he's seeing the rock well. Ball just catches the lowest part of the zone, and the count is run even to 2-2. Jimenez has got to protect now. Fouled away, and Otero was rolling. 2-2 the count. Jimenez will be go. Otero. Ball outside, runs the count full. Now Otero will definitely be taken off. You gotta think any ball, any base hit will score Otero. That is ball 4. The pitcher yelling out in disbelief. Let that one go, I don't know, too late. Ball bounced to the plate. Didn't even have a chance to be a strike. And up steps to the plate is Chris Oliva. Man, he's been in this situation just a mere 2 innings ago with an opportunity to not only give them tie the game again. That is going to be a ball 1 high. That ball catches the top part of the zone, and Oliva looks at him in disbelief. Looked at him in absolute disbelief. Maybe disgust. Not want to tell the ump that. The 1-1 the count. The ball's bounced and stopped, but Otero's in there safely at third, and now a base hit definitely scores the tying run. A walk here will set up the situation again for Alex Collins, who nubbed a base hit to right field to score 2. 2-1. Jimenez takes off, and Oliva gets hit. And here we go again, folks. Here we go again, folks. Bases loaded, 2 away. Blue Jays trailing by 1. Tell me if you haven't seen this one before. There's going to be a mound visit here. Draska's going to get the pinch runner. And Cools is going to go back at it. We got an 0-0 count on Alex Collins. First pitch. Catches the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. You got to think Collins was taking all the way there. Last pitch, inside out. Last at bat, he inside outed one for 2 RBIs. That ball is ripped foul. Right idea again. But now he runs the count to 0-2. Otero's got to be ready to score on a potential wild pitch here. On contact, the runners will be going. That ball is ripped, but flared to second, tosses on over for the force out, and that will conclude the inning. After the first 2 outs are made, the Blue Jays load the bases and then leave them stranded. But after 4, it's the Astros 3 and the Blue Jays 2, and we will be back right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL right after this. Immediately upon arrival, the pitcher, Kyle Cools, rips one to dead center field. And the Astros have their leadoff hitter up and on base, on third base specifically. And in steps their actual leadoff hitter, Devin Brown, who also ripped a triple earlier. Who? Yeah, oh, Cuse. Thinking of the Pirates pitcher. Cuse with a triple. That ball one's hooked in there for a strike. How do you say the new pitcher's name?
That's his brother.
How do you say your brother's name? Yum. And how do you say your last name? Polito. All right. Yum Polito in relief for Keith Otero. That ball fouled away. Runs the count to 0-2. Isn't that throwing gas though? 1-2 the count. Top of the 5th here, beautiful Oakton Stadium. Oh, that ball went high. Brown thought about it though. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Devin Brown goes down swinging, and Yum Polito with his first K. Beautiful pitch to get in front of him there. And in steps the number 2 hitter. Ball 1. In steps Canal, who flew out to left field. No, second base. He popped up to second base. I knew he popped up somewhere. Ball on the outside part of the plate. Calls it strike 1. Swing and a miss. Well, not a miss. He foul tipped it, but right into Simon's glove for strike 2. 1-2 the count. defensive swing, fouls it away,
Joey, in a
and
little
we'll
bit.
do it again.
The grass will slow it up.
That ball is ripped high into left field. The left fielder is under it. The runner's not going to tag, and we'll have 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Yeah. That one didn't have the right noise on it, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all good. All right, Connolly steps up with 2 away and a runner on third. Yalm. Ball ripped down the third base line. Kenzer stops it, tosses it over, and that's going to be off the bag. And the run is going to score on the E5 by Kenzer. And the runner will reach base safely. And the Astros extend their lead 4-2. And in steps Wall Stevens, who stroked a double last time. You never forget the sound of some bats. He thought about it and went. Strike 1. Ball low. Beautiful stop by Simon. Yeah. Even with the tall black center field wall. 2-1. That ball just a bit high. Exactly.
Both ways, Paul.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. No, I did not hear what he said. Runner going. And that is a backwards K. Cut him looking. Jan Polito bends one on the inside corner. Looked like a front door cutter to end the inning. But the Astros scratch across 1 on the leadoff triple. After 4.5, it's the Astros 4 and the Blue Jays 2 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the bottom of the 5th. Kenzer leads off for the Blue Jays, looking to get it started. That ball, was that a strike? No, ball low. Fortunately, my vision was cut off, but want to know the count. Ripped to the second baseman on the ground. He scoops and tosses on over to first. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Kenzer rolls over on the ground to the second baseman. He's been busy over there tonight, making play after play. And up to the plate is number 40. Not quite sure who, but hey. That ball's on the outside. That ball is popped up in the shallow part of the infield. And Coos comes up with it. Not sure who wanted to catch it there. But 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And up to the plate steps Doc Nyes, who looks to keep the inning alive for the Blue Jays. All the Blue Jays runs tonight have been scored with 2 away, so now is the time to tie the game. Doc Nyes with his first at-bat. Takes a ball on the inside part of the plate. Takes a second pitch strike to even up the count at 1-1. That ball is lifted to center field. Brown under it, squeezes the leather to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the fifth, and after a complete 5 innings, it's the Astros 4 and the Blue Jays 2 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. And we are back in action here in the top of the sixth. That ball is ripped to the third baseman. Kenzer stops, pops, throws the first. Gets the out. One away here in the top of the sixth. Beautiful play by the third baseman, Kenzer. And in steps Cardington, who's ripping it this year. That ball is ripped into left field, and Kevin Banks is going to scoop it. And Cardington's going to have a single with one away here in the top of the sixth as the Astros look to extend their lead. Up coming to the plate is number 30, Julio Arevalo, the manager of the Astros. A win here for the Astros could put them in a tie for last place with these current Blue Jays. That ball is called for strike one. So far this season, Arevalo hitting .478 for the Blue Jays. That ball is lifted into left field. Kevin Banks under it, tracking it, squeezes the leather for the second out as Cardington trots back to first base. Arevalo gave that one a ride, but it was to no avail. 2 away here in the bottom of the sixth, and in steps Guerra, number 7. Ariel Guerra, the runner's taking off, swing and a miss. As the catcher bounces the ball to himself in absolute frustration. Maybe Guerra was leaning out in front of it too much and couldn't get there. Big swing and a miss, and now with a runner in scoring position, a single could score him. Ball must have just missed the zone. As the count runs even at 1-1. Fouled away. Count runs to 1-2. Pulido wants to keep this lead at 2 and give the Blue Jays a couple more opportunities to tie this game. Steps off the mound, checks the runner back at second. Got to keep him honest in this situation. 1-2 the count. Pulido from the stretch. The pitch. Ball must have been on the inside part of the plate, and the count is running even at 2-2. A bender that didn't bend runs the count full at 3-2. Cardington could be going here, but he will probably play caution. The runner fake going. And that ball just a bit outside. Don't know where that one missed. Don't know where that one missed. Don't know where that one missed.
Kevin, fly ball your way last time.
Pulido trying to regather himself after that bare miss. I mean, if we had some replay on that one, Graham Gilbert steps in with a couple runners on now. Man, that could kill the mood. Let me tell you. That ball is grounded into the shortstop and just past Jimenez. And Cardington's going to round third and score. And just like that, the lead stretches out to 3. That's what happens when the ump misses a call there. Ball just on the outside part of the play, misses outside. Ball bounces through the left side of the infield and gives the Astros a 5-2 lead.
All right.
Oridi
Two down. Any bag.
with 2 runners on again.
Kenzer, your way last time.
That ball.
Gavin, step on third.
Ball on the outside part of the plate runs the count even 1-1. That ball is ripped into center field, and the third base coach is sending the runner in from second, and he will score, giving the Astros a 6-2 lead. And there are still runners on first and second. And just like that, 1 missed pitch, 2 more runs, and in steps Coos, who had a booming triple last at bat.
Alex, your way last time.
Coos rips it right to Jimenez, who scoops, tosses on over to second to complete the force out and end the inning. But not after a missed strike 3 call led to 2 more for the Astros. And after 5.5, it's the Astros 6 and the Blue Jays 2 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. Leading off here in the bottom of the sixth is Mr. Joey Bosco. That ball catches the... That was... First pitch strike on the call he didn't give him last inning. Ball on the outside part of the plate runs the count even at 1-1. That ball grounded in between third. The third baseman runs over it, and Bosco is going to be the first runner on here in the bottom of the sixth. Kevin Banks steps in. One runner on. Kevin Banks, swing and a miss. Got a pitching mound visit here. 0-1 on Kevin Banks. Bosco with a single to lead off the bottom of the sixth. Has an excellent opportunity here to scratch away at this lead. That ball is ripped in there, and Bosco gonna work his way to third, and he's gonna be in at third. And the Blue Jays are in business here in the bottom of the sixth, finding some success against Kyle Kuz. Kyle Kuzma. I don't think that's him. Runners on first and third for the number 3 hitter, Jairo Pulido, our cameraman, ripping a crisp 383. Got on base last at bat. Has an excellent opportunity here to get another run across. Ball pitch taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. That was a rip by Mr. Banks right on that one. A long single, but got Bosco over. That's a balk, Blue. You can't fake the throw to first. 0-1 the count. The runner's taking off. Fouled away. And that runs the count to 0-2. Pulido DHing this game. Looking to scratch across another run and cut this deficit in half. The count sits at 0-2. Coos from the stretch. Steps off the mound and resets. Doesn't want to let this inning get out of control. And the bullpen action going on. Kevin Banks takes off, and that ball is ripped down the third base line. Look back to third. The runner, Kevin Banks, advances to second on the play. One away. Runners on second and third. With Jan Pulido. With Johnny Pulido. Has an RBI opportunity at hand. Can really help himself and cut this deficit down to 2. Base knock will probably score 2. Because the Blue Jays have some solid wheels on the base. Eric Simon standing on deck. That ball is a beautiful block by Graham over there. Graham Gilbert. Sliding around back there, preventing any pass ball action. That pitch taken for a strike. Whipped in there by Kyle Coos. Evens up the count at 1-1. That ball is ripped foul away. Pulido right on that one. One and 2 the count. Excellent RBI opportunity at hand here. As he steps off. That ball is ripped in through the third baseman. He tried to take the short hop. Kevin Banks extends to third. Blue Jays score 1 on the RBI single by Jan Pulido. And the deficit is cut to 6-3. Johnny Pulido with the RBI single. And we still got action. We got runners on first and third, 1 away. And Eric Simon up to the dish. Ball low. Maybe we'll get some consistency. Simon takes that outside, runs the count to 2-0. Got Chris Draska on deck. Eric Simon wants to keep the line moving. Draska and Otero in the hole. 6-3 the score. Oh, sketchy check call. Runs the count to 2-1. He only thought about it. Doc Nye's out there complaining. Eric Simon baffled, but now has an opportunity to just rip it here. Ball on the inside part of the plate, runs the count to 3-1. 3-1. One away, runners on first and third. That ball is low, and the bases are loaded. And in steps Chris Draska with a massive opportunity to drive in not one, not possibly two, but the tying run as he sits on first base. Tony stands on first. Draska with an excellent RBI opportunity at hand. Banks has got to be ready to go. Any contact. Once it hits the ground, he's got to go home. That ball is popped into shallow center. Left field, the left fielder gets it. Banks is tagging. We're going to have a play at the plate. He is safe. An awkward slide. But Doc Nyes is going to get to second, and the runners will be on second and third. Banks tagging up on the play. Runners advance from first and second. Two away here, but a run in, another run in. Astros lead 6-4 with Keith Otero at the dish and the tying run in scoring position. Keith Otero, the man who started this game for the Blue Jays, has an opportunity to give them a tie game here. That ball is low. 1-0 the count. Two away. Runners on second and third. Pulido and Doc Nyes. That ball is ripped on the ground to the shortstop, and the shortstop bobbles it. He won't get Otero, and the Blue Jays are within one here in the bottom of the sixth. You never know what's going to happen here. Our cameraman scored the fifth run, and the Blue Jays are only trailing by one. George Jimenez steps in with the tying run standing 90 feet away. That ball hooks on the inside part of the plate. Strike one. That ball ripped on the ground through the pitching. Shortstop scoops it, fires on over to first. And that will be the third out of the inning, but not before the Blue Jays score three and make this ball game extremely interesting. We go to the top of the seventh. It's the Astros 6 and the Blue Jays 5 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We are set to go here in the top of the seventh. Leadoff hitter for the Astros, Devin Brown. Struck out swinging, but led off the game with a booming triple. That ball is high and inside on the inside part of the plate for ball one. Fouled away. Ball on the outside part of the plate runs the count to 2-1. Oof. Just missed. Count sits at 3-1. And that ball misses low for ball four. Leadoff walk again. Up to the plate sits the number 2 hitter, Canal. That ball grounded to the third baseman, bobbled by Kenzer. Can't handle it. And that's going to put runners on first and second with nobody away. Get out of here. Taylor made. Connolly comes up with 2 runners on first and second. As Connolly drops a beauty of a butt and it rolls foul. What a bounce. That ball looked like it was going to die, but it bounces foul. Connolly would have been safe there. Right idea, just didn't work out for him that time. Strike 2. Catches the part of the plate. Polito 0-2 count. Diving stop by Simon. Count runs to 1-2. Ground ball foul. Stopped by the third base coach, Oridi, and tossed on back to the pitcher. 1-2 count. That ball is ripped into center. Collins under it. Grabs it. And Brown doesn't advance. And Collins puts him out for the first out of the inning. What a rip by Conley. And in steps to the plate is Wall Stevens. Oh! No, he didn't. I know, he didn't move the camera. Was that first pitch, was that a strike or a ball? 1-0.
Johnny, so we're focused on the hitter now.
Double play opportunity here. One dead. Wall Stevens.
Hey, boys, stop the check there. Good idea. Steady, Joe.
2-0 count on Wall Stevens. Runners on first and third. Ball high. Runs count to 3-0.
Come back and get him now, Johnny. Get the base.
Catches the inside part of the plate. Strike one. 3-1 the count on Wall Stevens, who nubs one to Yami, who snags it. You know what? Johnny snags it. Two dead here in the top of the seventh. And up stepping to the plate.
Spencer, we hit one to you earlier. Pay attention. Visit later. Don't give up. Hey, Kendra, don't give up too much.
Is McNamara. McNamara with an RBI opportunity at hand. That ball is grounded. Diving stop. Jimenez scoops. Can't make the play. Slow roller just enough as the Astros scratch across the seventh run of the game. And the Astros still have runners on first and second. Just bitten by the balls that are not hit hard enough. What a great effort by the pitcher Johnny there. Couldn't get there, but in steps Cardington, who ripped a single his last at bat. Swing and a miss. Cardington looks like he likes to mirror Jose Altuve. I'm not sure about the whole cheating portion, but swing and foul away. Simon took a rough one there. Hitting them when they're down. Not fun at all for Eric Simon behind the plate. Catching a dandy. The Blue Jays 34 game was rained out last Tuesday against the Woodpeckers. But tonight, the Blue Jays have the 44 Woodpeckers. Candario strings it to the shortstop. Toss it on over to second. And he is out. And at the end of 6.5, we go to the bottom half of the seventh. One last chance for the Blue Jays. It's the Astros 7 and the Blue Jays 5. Right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. Here in the bottom of the seventh, the Blue Jays have 3 more outs to score 3 more runs. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We will be also streaming tonight's matchup, the 44H division, the Woodpeckers visiting the Blue Jays. Just before that game starts, I'll hop back on the airwaves. And give you a little preview. But as for right now, we got Chris Oliva stepping into the plate, joking around with the umpire. Joking around with the old umpire. Coos looking to go complete game here. Oliva ripped it and stopped by the second baseman. What a snag. One away. First pitch ripping. Chris couldn't hit it much harder. What a stop by the second baseman. And there is one away here in the bottom of the seventh. And in steps Alex Collins, who drove in the first two Blue Jays run earlier in the second inning. That one hooks in there for strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. He was way out in front of that one. Alex Collins way out in front of that swinging. Tossed down by the catcher. Two away. And the Jays are going quietly here in the bottom of the seventh, trailing by two. And up steps to the plate is Kenzer. Kenzer's had some critical plays in the field that have unfortunately led to a couple runs, but he can keep the Blue Jays' chances alive right here, right now, against Coos, who's gone 6 2/3 with 5 allowed. Not sure if they're quite earned or not, but hey, who am I to judge? Fouled away by Kenzer. That one must have caught the front part of the plate. 0-2 the count as the Blue Jays are down to their last strike. Ball low and away. Count runs to 1-2. 1-2 the count. And Kenzer gets drilled in the back.
Call a doctor. He needs a doctor.
Gets drilled in the back. Kenzer taking one for the team. Yeah, he got drilled. We'll clip that. And in steps number 40. Not Kenzer. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Ball low. Swing and a miss, strike two, and the Blue Jays are once again down to their last strike. Swing and a miss, strike three, and that is going to do it here tonight for the Blue Jays and Astros in the 34-plus division. I appreciate everybody tuning in right here tonight. I am your host, Stephen Ryan. Tonight's final, the Astros 7 and the Blue Jays 5. Make sure you stay tuned to the Woodpeckers and Blue Jays coming up next right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We will be back after this brief break. Stay tuned.